Hello, my name is Britt Inspires, and welcome to this channel. Welcome to this space. I'm so looking forward to sharing this content with you, this inspiration with you. I have been on sort of a journey the last week. I've been on this journey for years, but I really recently shifted into a new space. And I'm very excited about where I'm at and where I'm headed. I am excited to share what I'm experiencing and learning with you in hopes that it empowers you and that it gives you a sense of direction. If you are going through a season in your life where things are not clear, or you're feeling a bit lost or confused or overwhelmed, because sometimes we feel completely overwhelmed, I hope that this video brings you some clarity and helps you to really gain the insight that you need for whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. So the two messages that I want to share today, one is on synchronicities, and synchronicities has been a really huge aspect of my life for the past few years. I feel like I have been getting a lot of communication from random occurrences, like seeing number sequences or seeing a certain animal that symbolizes something, or some lyrics in a song or a book that I read that just really stands out to me. And I want to talk to you guys about synchronicities, because sometimes we see things and we're like, there's meaning in that. And then sometimes we just completely ignore it. Like, well, okay, that happened. It's strange. It's interesting. But everything is communicating to you in your reality. And if you pay attention, you're going to get guided messages. You're going to get information that is going to lead you to an answer to whatever it is that you're looking to get answers for. I really believe that everyone has the ability to really see into things and have discernment, a psychic ability almost, if you are aware and awake. And I'm going to talk to you guys about how to awaken yourself and how to really stay in a conscious state. It is interesting how so many people are going through life kind of in a space of just going through life. They're not really aware of why they're just, why they're making the decisions they're making, why they're doing the certain things that you're doing. And I've been in that state as well. I feel like we all fluctuate in and out of like a state of consciousness and a state of unconsciousness. But a lot of the detriment that happens in our lives happens when we're not in a conscious state. So it's important to be in a conscious state at all times if possible, to be aware of why you're making certain decisions. Because sometimes we have trauma responses. And the trauma responses are when we go through something traumatic and we're trying to cope with that trauma. And when you go through trauma and you really feel the anxiety that trauma brings, and you're trying to get a quick relief or get some type of relief, you tend to go to the closest and easiest thing that you can get access to. And a lot of the times that's something that's not good for us. Sometimes it is good stuff. And if you're coping in a healthy way, then that's great. But some of us cope sometimes with alcohol or drugs or sex or things that are going to lead us in a wrong path. So I want to encourage you guys to focus on your healing. I'm not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't do and what you should and shouldn't partake in. I believe that all things are permissible, but not all things are good for us. And if you really are conscientious of what's good for your body, you're going to pay attention to what you're eating. You're going to pay attention to how you're taking care of your vessel. And that's what this video is all about. So pay attention to the synchronicities, the signs, the letters from God. I feel like there's letters and signs from God or from the universe telling us, okay, go this way, go that way, take this and do that. So when you start to really figure out who you are and you embark on that journey, that's part of what happened. So I'm going to read a little passage to you guys, something that really encouraged me today. Synchronicity is a letter from the universe across time and space. Ahoy, there's magic afoot. The card asks you to make magic by looking at everything anew, from the understanding of language, of signs, symbols, and synchronicities. The question or the issue at hand is not simply black and white. You're called now to look with new eyes, hear with new ears, and feel a new way. A song might not just be a song. There's magic in the right lyrics at the right time talking to you. A piece of artwork that catches your eyes at the right moment could be the answer you seek. An animal that crosses your path in an auspicious way may have a symbol meaning meant exactly for you at that moment. There is an interconnected entanglement in our world that's not simply cause and effect. And you cannot make sense of it with your rational brain. So something to really reflect on, a good question to ask yourself is, what past seemingly coincidence can I look back on and make magic with a different perspective? I'll tell you one of mine. The other day, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and while we were talking, a little lizard just showed up out of nowhere. And this little lizard was just staring at me. And I noticeably saw this lizard staring at me, and I just thought to myself, whoa, this is strange. Like, I feel like he's listening to our conversation or something. And so he went away, and then he came back, and then he went away, and then he came back, and he just kept coming back during the whole course of our conversation. And I looked up the spiritual meaning of a lizard, and it said anew, transformation. They shed skin just like a snake sheds skin. And just if you're looking for a profound transformation, and the conversation that we were having was on transformation, was becoming our better selves, our higher selves. And I just felt like that was a confirmation. So a fun activity that you could do is open up your favorite book and flip to page 25 for a message. And you guys could do that to check it out. All right, so kind of going into the next message that I wanted to talk about was your effortless effort is required. So what does this mean, effortless effort? So it doesn't mean not taking any action steps. It doesn't mean that you're not working towards the goal that you have at hand. It means that you're working towards it, but without a weight of the result on your back. You're just flowing in your work. And as you do what is supposed to be done, effortless effort happens. So you're taking effort, but you're taking action, but it's effortless because you're just flowing. You're in a state of flow. You're like water. So as you are taking action towards the path that you're being guided to, release that feeling of I need to make sure I get a result, or that anxiety of like, oh my gosh, I need to make sure I have a result in this. Release that, release it, breathe, and just continue to take action daily. For example, I just recently started to work out, and I think it's been a month now. I'm not the type of person who likes to go to the gym. I like to go outside. I'll ride a bike. I'll go skating. I am active. I'll go dancing. I like to do that kind of stuff. And what I started to notice about myself is that I'll start working out and then I'll stop. And then I'll start working out and then I'll stop. And I'm never consistent. Consistency is always a really big challenge for me. So what I started to do is I made a date every day with working out. At 1 p.m., I go to the gym, I work out every day. And I just took it one day at a time. And that's how it is with anything, any goal that you're trying to reach, anything that you're trying to do. It's about taking that first step, and then the next day, taking that next step, and then the next day, taking the next step. So anything that you want to incorporate into your reality, whether it's eating healthier, working out, embarking on that big project that you've been thinking about creating, it's just about incorporating it in your daily habits every single day. And you're sure to achieve it. You're sure to achieve results. But take the pressure away. Don't worry so much about how are people going to perceive this, or how is this going to turn out, or am I going to lose 20 pounds in a month? Just start doing it as a habit, and you'll notice the shift and change. It will happen for you, okay? So I really thank you guys for joining me today. It's been a while since I've created content, and so this is really important for me. I feel like this is my baby step. This is my incorporating what I truly want to do and my daily routine, and that's creating positive, uplifting content for people like you that are looking to be inspired and looking to grow with the community. And if you like this content, please like, share, and definitely connect with me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, I'm everywhere. But definitely connect with me. Leave a comment below if this resonated or encouraged you in any kind of way. And I look forward to creating more videos for you guys. Have a great rest of your day.